Spurgeon here with RevZilla TV to talk to you about the Puma 1000 V4 race boots available at RevZilla.com. So for those of you out there hating the track that are looking for CE Level 2 protection from a boot, the V4s from Puma is going to give that to you. Now if you're familiar with the V3s and you've worn them out and you're looking for a replacement, the V4s are going to offer no surprises. Essentially what you're getting is the same boot as the V4, but this does now carry a CE Level 2 rating. For those of you out there that are concerned with sizing on this, sizes are going to range from 38 to 46. And it's going to fit about a half size large. Now that worked out in my favor because I'm typically a 47 in European race boots. When I put the 46 on, I was able to squeeze my foot in comfortably. So just keep that in mind as far as sizing is concerned. Now as far as colorways are concerned, you can go with the traditional black and white Puma, or you can go with the black and orange version that you see on the table in front of me. There's also a vented version of the 1000 V4, and if you decide to go with the vented version, the white and red offering is the only color available for the vented boot. Now, when we're talking about Puma, most of you are familiar with these as your favorite sneakers to wear around in high school. Puma does make a quality race boot as well, and what you're going to see with the V4s is this is an update to the V3s. And I say update because, honestly, I'm going to use that term loosely. Really what you're getting is the V3 boot, but they've now rated it for CE Level 2 protection, so they're calling it the V4. Essentially, there's no upgrades that have been made to this boot since 2010, so just keep that in mind. This is for you riders out there that are familiar with the V3, you really love what it does, you've worn out your set, and now you want to replace it, the V4 is going to be an offering for you. It's also for you riders out there that want massive amounts of protection. Again, there's very few CE rated 2 boots in the market, and the V4 is going to fit that for you. Now the Puma 1000 V4, again, full-on track boot. You're looking at a full-grain cowhide construction with this and a ton of TPU protection. That's where they're getting that CE2 rating from. Now working our way through this, the first thing you're going to notice, and the first thing we're going to talk about is the sole on this. This is going to be Puma's race sole. And if we pull this up and we take a look at the bottom, it's going to be a dual durometer sole. You're looking at a nice grippy section right at your toe box on this, right where you can really grab in with the ball of your foot. And then you're going to have a more durable exterior section as you work through for the longevity of this. Now when we take a look at this, it's going to be a 5 out of 10. As far as flexibility is concerned, maximizing tactile feel for those of you out there that are taking this to the track. You want to get all the feel possible. As we work our way through the toe box on this, there is no reinforcements at the toe. You do have a removable slider on the exterior side, but they want to maximize that tactile feel, so there's no reinforcements at the toe, maximizing feel and feedback. They do work asymmetry in, however, and on the left boot, they do have a rubberized shift pad, maximizing feel, but also maximizing comfort and protection, so you're not wearing out the top of your foot when you're quickly popping up through shifts. Now, as we work our way on the lateral side of this boot, you're going to notice that classic Puma logo sliding up the outside, and then all of a sudden that TPU protection starts to carry through. And this is where we were talking about that massive amount of TPU. The entire heel cockpit on this is going to be completely armored with TPU, big, beefy, massive feel. You do have a little bit of ventilation as you work your way up the Achilles, but what maintains the comfort is going to be what Puma is going to call their Ghost Doctor protection device. And what you're getting here is you're getting a fully hinged boot system that's going to protect against extension from both the front to the back position. You're going to lock in place so you can't hyperextend your ankle on this. You're going to maintain a full range of motion while again maximizing protection, and you do have that torsional bracing on the side so the boot's not going to move from you from side to side. Working your way up the front, you are going to see full accordion stretch bellows, maximizing that comfort as you're working your way back and forth in your foot. And then you do have tons, again, that TPU carrying up through for your shin protection as well. I can't understate exactly how much TPU is located on this boot. You feel like you're wearing a big Iron Man boot on your foot. Now, when we spin this around, my biggest nitpick with this boot has to do with the closure system. I found it really hard to get a real nice, tight, closed feel on this, and it's because the buckle system on this, it's a nice replaceable plastic buckle. However, there's no real way to cinch it down other than you have to pull the strap across, you have to work this through, and then you have to push it down. Where a lot of the more sophisticated systems that we're seeing from other manufacturers allow you to really kind of ratchet it down for a nice, secure feel, we don't see that yet with the V4. So opening this up, you do have a non-removable inner bootie on this with a quick lace system on the back of the boot. So once you have your foot in, you're gonna go ahead and pull this up, slide the fastener on down, and then you do have a Velcro tab up top which fits right in there. It is a little bit hard to do as far as fitting this all together, and again, it kind of ties in with what I was talking about. I'd love to see Puma just update exactly how you close this boot off. Once you have it closed off, you're simply going to try and push this down, and again, this is where you have to make sure you get the back piece underneath the front piece, and it's just not the simplest of designs. Once you put it through, you snap that on down, and you're going to be on in. As far as a nice, big, beefy, secure boot is concerned, Puma has knocked it out of the park. This is CE2 rated, and it's got a big, strong feel. There's a lot of riders out there rocking Puma boots, and if you want to hear more about what they have to say, click the info button on your desktop or mobile device to read about what other Puma riders are rocking on their rides. If you have more questions for us, never hesitate to get us on the phone. Give us a call, 877-792-9455, or simply type us out an email, cs@revzilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the Puma 1000 V4 race boots. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.